Welcome back, transport users. This is NieR Automata and the third playthrough of the game. Now that we have resumed control of 9S, and we have done a little side questing, we're going to complete the, gathering keepsakes mission, turning it in with the variety of differently besmirched and muddied dog tags, in order to mark that each of this resistance member's comrades have all fallen in battle.
Flowers?
Yeah, I'm just imitating an old ritual. I mean, humans are stupid and all, but it kind of makes sense. I think.
It kind of depends on what flowers you place down there.
Laurels.
Souls.
You know, and other cliches.
Yeah, not dying alongside your comrades has its benefits. Ooh, a max HP up +6.
Of course, 9S is of the persuasion. Oh, 2B, I wish I had died with you. Instead, I must survive with only your memories.
And not even your memories, but my memories.
My memories of you. And they're awesome. Having received the mementos, the Resistance member will conduct a memorial in order to commemorate their sacrifice. Yeah, let's take a pop in the shop real quick. These are the chips I'm going to be using for much of the playthrough. We got lots of max HP up, we got deadly heal, auto heal 2, and anti-chain damage, a little melee defense. I figure melee defense would be a little more useful than ranged defense. But with this superlative amount of health and also the ability to heal as long as you can avoid damage, coupled with an anti-chain damage chip that makes it that much easier to reach the time threshold to start healing health, we're going to have a pretty easy time. Now making our way over...
Oh, look, the bridge that's not supposed to be here anymore.
Oh, yeah, right?
Because we fell off this bridge last time.
Who built this bridge again? And why? Stupid machines. This is where 2B and I went to the mall. I'm haunted.
That's a large tree.
I know you're not a big fan of the whole 9S is so butthurt that he just can't even think or reason properly right now.
I think it's just objectively fucking stupid. 9S should not have a grudge against A2. He knows what the fuck was going on with the 2B, and why that might force A2 in order to kill her.
So 9S could have assumed that because he resisted the virus, that 2B also had resisted the virus, or at least there was a chance.
No, there really wasn't. The only reason he resisted the virus is because of the plot stuff that happens immediately before this playthrough, which did not happen to 2B.
Steam? For what purpose?
Unknown.
Well, for spinning turbines, of course. That's the main function of steam.
Ooh, boars. I thought that was a rhino for a moment, but no, it's a boars.
A giant egg. Whoa. It is nice to be back in the forest for a change. Very steamy forest.
Well, Misty Rainforest is worth $60 at the moment, so...
Stupid fetch lands.
Fetch lands are a thing that are honestly really, really fucking cool, but at the same point, they probably should not be legal in actual competitive formats, because...
Terramorphic
I'm glad that they're
Expanse.
not legal in Pioneer, for the record.
Evolving Wilds.
Evolving Wilds is legal in Pioneer, but that's because it's a fetch land that comes with a pretty hefty cost on it.
They would rather of course, in the name of balance on the competitive scene, that people normally use lands that improve your color access consistency while also having the lands enter the battlefield tapped, so it slows you down.
Yep.
Hello, this is the resource recovery unit. Now activating defense mode.
How many defense points does it have, Mr. Cloud?
0 attack, 2600 defense.
Only 26? Oh, come on. With a single summon skull with a decent equip can run this over.
Where are your spells, bro? Just smashing.
Yeah, we could use Shield Crush.
Smashing
we're not gonna
ground.
use Shield Crush, but...
Fissure.
If this is the only monster on the field, sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not, right?
Writing is an ancient language known as angelic. It reads, meat box.
Okay then.
We're going.
Why are we using a Cephiric text?
Cause unknown.
You seriously don't know why we're using the Arahim alphabet?
Look, man, there's a lot of stuff that even the pod is just gonna say, I don't know. Think, okay then.
But we're supposed to know these things already.
That,
We're gonna end up with a fucking Evangelion ending, aren't we?
see, you wish I knew what happened at the end of Evangelion.
Machines, even on the inside.
Analysis. Many useless parts unrelated to machine lifeform functionality detected. The reason for using said parts is unknown.
There's no meaning to anything they do.
Yeah.
That is not true.
Why are these scrap parts just floating to the ceiling?
Hey, we made it to Dead or Alive 3.
Uh-oh. Looks like we're gonna be the meat in the meat box unless we can fight back. Oh yeah, that's right. Now we finally entered a portion of the game after we destroyed the Forest King, and these guys do not forget.
And boom!
Whoa, where did you come from?
So are the next several parts going to be us climbing this resource unit tower?
The resource recovery unit does not take it. Just in case you haven't figured it out yet. All of these parts, when we're in the third playthrough, when we're alternating between 9S and 2B and A2, I almost called it 2B. They are shortened for a reason, and they're cut to a particular length. Normally, each of these gameplay segments should not take you more than 20 to 25 minutes to complete. And the reason why they do that is because we no longer have a reliquary. The reliquary is supposed to make it easier to resume checkpoints, and it's supposed to reduce the penalty for dying in case you were not successful on your first attempt. But since we're in the third and final playthrough, the bunker is destroyed, we don't have a way to recover our plug-in chips or leave a body behind which we can recover. You have to start from your very last save point, which will dramatically slow down your game progress if you die repeatedly. So, in order to
Really? The Centaur's only a level 1 fucking hack challenge? That's weird.
Your defenses are weak. You don't look so tough until I open up your hard drive and laugh at your motherboard.
Severed cables.
I mean, I tell you what, I would be pretty pissed if I had to redo this entire segment because you don't have the option to just resume the checkpoint. For example, I'm pretty sure the reliquary system would put you at the beginning of the meat box if you died on any of these floors, and then all you have to do is just go to the floor where you died and picked up your body. But this is not the case, though.
I noticed that you're actually fighting with 9S now instead of, just chain hacking everything to death.
It's because he's angry. When he's so angry, he can't use his brain to hack. He can only use his arms to swing.
Nah, swing your arms into the ground. Come on, pop up the dude and juggle him to death.
It's gonna destroy every last goddamn machine he runs into. And then it's gonna destroy you too.
+4.
Yeah, I mean, every chip that you find is worth at least looking into. Maybe it's got that sweet diamond shape that you've been looking for superlative small amounts of capacity consumption.
As dark now.
Your machine, you don't feel pain.
That is not even remotely true. We know for a fact that these machines actually feel pain.
Machines can't.
It's the primary. It's the primary story arc. It's the primary story revelation of 9S's playthrough through the dance hall.
What they have only is the simulation of memories. But then, what does that make of 9S's memories? What does that make of 9S's suffering? Is it any different?
Is it any wonder I'm not a criminal?
So dark in here. Huh, and they got torches.
So, what is
we
your
can see them.
favorite Sean Connery role?
I mean, I can't remember. Oh my God, Dynamite Guy. So, you know, Sean Connery's gonna be put on hold. We got screaming dynamite robots that are trying to run and yell at us. Okay, screaming dynamite segment is over. So I saw this most delightful sequence of Sean Connery in this movie where he plays an army lieutenant, helping his old friend investigate the murder of a comrade. And Sean Connery actually got in a fight with the bartender at a bar because the bartender confused his rank for something other than lieutenant. So Sean Connery definitely, like, avoids all the punches and blows and swings and chair throws and beats the crap out of this bartender. Like, this is one of the greatest things I've ever seen Sean Connery do. My favorite Sean Connery role of all time, honestly, I had more exposure to Sean Connery playing as Malone from The Untouchables. Now what is it you're prepared to do? Oh, you've done the
My personal favorite role for Sean Connery is John Mason from The Rock. That is still an awesome movie.
The Rock. Alcatraz.
We've not done that movie yet. We should do that.
There is a lot of movies we haven't done yet, Mr. Greta. Probably most movies in the history of filmmaking we will probably end up not doing.
Yeah, but that's because one of those movies includes A Diary of a Concubine, and like I don't want to sit through 3 hours of that.
Or how about Salome, or the 250 Days of Sodomy?
Nah, those do not sound like enjoyable movies.
Well, the movie book, 1001 Movies You Must See Before You Die, assured me that a movie about the Marquis de Sade butt-fucking an innumerable number of people is at least worth seeing at least once in my lifetime.
Yeah, but it lied to you because there are significantly better movies that you can go see instead.
Honestly, if any back to the subject of Sean Connery, I would love to do Goldfinger. Because honestly, that is probably one of Sean Connery's most famous roles of all time, of course, because he was the original. He's James Bond, motherfucker. He's the original. He's the pioneer. See, 9S is putting to rest all the haters that Sean Connery will always be the best James Bond.
I don't know about the best James Bond, but mostly because I've not actually seen Goldfinger all the way through.
I know that
when it comes to Bond movies, Goldfinger is regarded as not anywhere near the best one.
Well, I mean, mostly
I think supposedly that it actually goes to the remake of Casino Royale, doesn't it? With
yeah, a lot of people love the remake of Casino Royale, but Daniel Craig has got a duck face, and he can't help it. So we forgive him for that. But there are certain James Bond moments, like Moonraker with Roger Moore and motherfucking Jaws, that simply cannot be undone by any exploits, whether it's Quantum of bullshit or other movie. Oh yeah, Skyfail. Yeah, those movies can't touch the classics.
Range attack up +2.
The 9S has had enough with the bullshit that there can only be one James Bond. Of course, Pierce Brosnan is is always going to be near and dear to my heart because I fucking grew up with the Pierce Brosnan James Bond movies.
I did not.
Machine parts.
Speculation. Perhaps these are raw materials for the structure itself.
But did you see Sean Connery in The Untouchables, though? That was a no,
I
yes?
did not.
My goodness. Well,
Weapons, eh?
you did the first thing right, which was, when your shift is done, make sure you return home alive.
And explosions.
Say, what is your real name? That is my real name. No, what was your name before you changed it? Then revealed
Well,
that
my name
Malone
before I
from The
changed it was
Untouchables
redacted,
is
so.
an insufferable racist. You don't have feelings. We've been over this.
Prepare energy. Close range firing mode. Maximum
Make sure it hurts.
9S.
fire.
Scream, bitch!
Well, we exploded one of the resource centers.
Forest
Yay,
access
we got
key.
the forest access key.
Whatever that is.
And now we just got to go get the desert and ocean access keys, and then we can access the Temple of Time.
Heh. Na, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
And we already did kill these guys, didn't we?
Do it! Kill me! No!
And in the next episode, we got shit to unpack. Be safe, everybody.